A woman named Jennifer had just broken up with her boyfriend and decided to delete all their pictures. Jennifer then made her appearance at a school as she had just gotten a job as a substitute teacher because the previous teacher was on maternity leave. She found the situation was very quiet at the school, and it wasn't long before she met a student who was preoccupied with basketball named Don Don. Jennifer asked her to take her to the teacher's room. At the moment she arrived, she immediately became acquainted with the principal and the teacher in charge. They engage in some light chit-chat and give her a briefing and in order to teach the next day. On her way home, Jennifer stumbled upon her ex-boyfriend begging her to get back together. She rejected him without a second thought, considering his abusive tendencies. Her refusal caused him to become desperate and erratic. But the conversation was overheard by someone around the corner. An old man came and saved her before the situation got out of hand. The moment she arrived home, she confides in her mother about her sadness caused by the failures in her love life. The next day, Jennifer shows up for her first day of teaching. She had just figured out that she was assigned to teach in class at F4E. She had no idea where the class was. Then coincidentally, she ran into Don Don, who turned out to be one of the students in class F4E. Jennifer found the class quite disrespectful and noisy. The students didn't stop talking even though they had seen their teacher come in. When she started teaching, the students were still being disrespectful and no one was listening to her. She came to the decision that she would use her first day teaching to just get acquainted with the students. After the class, she informs the principal about the students and heads home. The following day, the class atmosphere was chaotic and noisy once again, and no one listened to Jennifer. Don Don did not attend the class, and when the recess bell rang, the students immediately rushed out. Jennifer saw Don Don into the restroom and follows her. She opened the toilet doors one by one, but strangely she couldn't find her. Jennifer began to feel something was off. She tries to rush out of the restroom, but the door was suddenly locked by itself. The lights started flickering and the toilet doors kept opening and closing by themselves. While Jennifer was freaking out, the water pipe broke. The fan blade came off and smashed all the mirrors, almost hitting her too. She sees a scary bloody shadow on the wall that made her more and more scared. Due to Jennifer's disappearance, all day her father decided to report it. The security guards started looking for Jennifer and eventually managed to find her in the toilet where the horrors took place. Strangely, the condition of the toilet was fine. Nothing was broken or damaged, insinuating everything that happened was all in her head. Despite experiencing such an incident, Jennifer still returned to her job. She spoke about the behavior of Class F students to the principal. Her face turned pale immediately. She then says that there is no Class F4E in this school, and that Jennifer should have taught in Class F2 and not F4E. Shocked and confused, she insisted that Class F4E actually existed. So she invited the teacher to see the class. It turned out that the classroom in question did actually exist, but it was not in use. The classroom was only filled with empty desks and chairs. The teacher informs Jennifer on why it's not used anymore, that there was a great fire that killed the teacher and the students. There was a total of 14 victims. Jennifer was so shocked when she found out that her body weakened, so she headed home to rest and again. On the way home she comes across her ex-boyfriend again, who still insisted on getting back together. He told her that he couldn't live without her, but Jennifer rejects him again and keeps walking. Suddenly she saw Don Don. She asks her about the strange class, but Don Don warns her to never come back to the school ever again. However, Jennifer had already signed for the job, so she came back to the school to teach the next day. This time she entered the correct class called F2, but she encountered another strange phenomenon. The students at this class and the ones she met before were the same students. She felt confused and scared, but instead of bailing she kept on teaching. When her back is turned, the students had turned into hideous monsters, but when she turns back to face the students they went back to normal. Don Don gives her a cue to stop teaching and leave the school, but she ignores her and the ghost pupils were back to their monstrous forms. Jennifer could feel something was terribly wrong, so she ran out of the school in deep fear. On the way home Jennifer bumped into Don Don again. She tells Jennifer not to go back because the school is a dangerous place, but gave no clear explanation why. The ex-boyfriend was already waiting for Jennifer at the same spot. He showed a video on his cell phone containing a conversation between Jennifer and Don Don, but the strange thing was Don Don was not on the video, proving she is not real and making Jennifer look crazy. The ex-boyfriend took the initiative to take her to see a psychic. The psychic told her that there are evil spirits at the school who desired Jennifer and gave her a dagger for protection. When Jennifer arrived back home, the place is empty. None of her parents were there. Shortly afterwards, she received strange calls from the students. Scared, she immediately stabbed her phone with the dagger after experiencing too many strange things. Jennifer decided not to return to the school. Suddenly she got a call from her mother who was at the school looking for her, but Jennifer was already at home. Jennifer's mother said that she was accompanied by 2 of her pupils. Jennifer panicked and feared knowing her students were evil monsters, so she rushed to the school and headed to the class. All the students showed their true forms. And Jennifer's mother was by the edge of the window. She seems possessed and jumps out dying from the fall. Filled with anger, Jennifer took out her dagger and attacked the monster students. They go in and out of human form while begging her not to kill them. Jennifer had been carried away by the emotion of losing her mother and immediately stabbed them all. The police came right after the massacre and apprehended her. As it turned out, Jennifer was not stabbing monsters, but innocent human students. Jennifer was hallucinating, and it turned out her mother was still alive. Soon afterwards, a man who claimed to be the principal of the school came to see them. Jennifer was confused because the principal she met was a woman, but it didn't take long until she finally realized that both the teacher and principal she met were victims of the Great Fire. After that, the police asked where Jennifer got the sharp object. She tells them she got it from a psychic she met the day before with her ex-boyfriend. Jennifer's father was thunderstruck and said that it was not possible because her ex-boyfriend had ended his life a few days ago due to his devastation from the breakup. And what Jennifer called a dagger was nothing but just an ordinary screwdriver. All of this happened because of the illusions created by the ghosts. And after experiencing this horrific incident, Jennifer had a mental breakdown. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this and leave a like for the algorithm. Until next time, take care.